Welcome to part 3 of XCOM on PC with heavily reduced graphics. In the last part, someone basically killed the Avengers power system. Thank God it wasn't flying. And this part, we're probably gonna find out what.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Looks like Shen was able to confirm the signal's origin. Inputting the coordinates on the map now.
And just where do you think you're going? If it's a fight you're after, you better bring everything you've got.
So if you haven't seen the last part, it would explain why the Earth is turned into an ocean planet.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Let's see. For psionics, I still need Elerium crystals. For cybernetics, I need alloys. For plated armor, I need alloys. I just need alloys and Elerium crystals. Like, a lot of them.
I will make that our highest priority.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
So for those who are unfamiliar, this bar here labeled knowledge. When this bar fills up, I basically have to kill the Chosen then and there, or they're shooting the Avenger out of the sky and triggering one of those wretched Avenger defense missions. The other Chosen's bars don't start filling until you encounter them. These are dark events. Most of them are bad. Example, enemy tech and psionic defense are doubled. So if I had a psi operative, landing insanity or domination would become like twice as hard. Or using Haywire protocol would also become a lot harder. It's a lot like the psionic they're running a new sort of security protocol. It's a lot like the psionic encryption we saw used in the Codex. Oh, you mean that's that psionic encryption in the Codex you haven't studied yet? Because it hasn't happened? Because I haven't gotten that far?
With our success comes the opportunity for you to assign us new orders, Commander.
These are resistance orders. So basically, they're special little modifiers. So, Templar orders, which are the only ones I have because they're the only faction I know, unmet faction and all that. Basically, they're modifiers. For example, stay with me. Soldiers are more likely to bleed out rather than straight up die when they die. So, if I had a slot available, which I don't because my influence is too low, I could slot a Templar order in a Templar slot. However, I could not slot a Templar order in a Skirmisher slot. I believe they go in this slot here. It could be the third one. I don't actually know. So Templar orders in Templar slots, Skirmisher orders in Skirmisher slots, Reaper orders in Reaper slots. Wildcard orders, you can slot for any one. You can slot in an order from any one of the 3 factions in the wildcard order slot. However, I'm instead going to do this because I am hurting for resources
I will
right
pass
now.
along your order.
No, engineer first. So what can I actually... Oh, a whole lot of nothing. If I put you in here, that'll cut it down to 3 days, right? 3 days, yes.
Avenger plotting new course.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Well, I'm gonna need a time killer for the next, like, 19
I will send word
days,
as soon as we have something of note.
however long it'll be until the first supply raid. Actually, it just shows the next retaliation strike. So I can't actually build anything helpful yet. I'm not ready to do a thing that I shouldn't know I'm not ready to do because that's metagaming. So instead, that slot is going to be dedicated to my Psi-Lab. Yes, the Psi-Lab, because I have Psionic Overhaul and not Psionic Ex Machina. Anyway, is there anything else I can scan? Encrypted. Oh! Africa!
I tend to keep things simple. Choose a target, pick up their trail, and then, when the time is right, I strike without warning. Think of it as mercy. Most of them don't even have time to notice they're dead.
Setting course for the East African sector.
Yeah, I'd like to have a skirmisher going into that mission. Marauder, I do know some things of it, and I know Marauder, the skirmisher's ability to shoot without any
You had
return
to
is just
expect
awesome.
I'd come for your friends eventually, Commander. I can't have them out there spreading word of your exploits. Now can I?
Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy price with the Chosen running loose. We should do what we can to take them down before they hit again.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. My kind were once the puppets of Advent, slaves to the Elders' twisted vision.
This is going to be amazing.
Now, slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the Elders with a rage that cannot be stopped. By our own hands, we will destroy all that the Elders value.
Ah, damn
If
it.
there are orders you would have us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
The Templar's not available? He's not staffed somewhere. I don't have anything that'd do that just yet. No. He should be all good. So the Alchemist is all but useless, because again, it's technically metagaming, but I am very familiar with the mission, to an extent. Gravely Wounded Days. Oh, that's right, because I have augments installed. I have the augments mod. That changes everything. Well, it's gonna be 15 days anyway.
Proving Grounds facility construction initiated.
So basically, with the augments mod, when a soldier is gravely wounded, they need an augment to replace a part of their body that got heavily damaged. What is this? Toggle resistance now. Oh, that's probably just the buffs. And oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this. You are a biotic. Okay, that's another mod I have installed. What is biotic barrier? Let me just. A biotic that has begun training their abilities first learns how to create a dark energy field that can protect them from damage and how to regenerate that field even when it's destroyed. Okay, let's see. Biotic barrier. Oh, that's just... Biotic strength is measured the same way we measure psionic strength, and the stronger it grows, the stronger the biotic's attacks will be. This ability also reflects the biotic's ability to move faster with lighter weaponry. Oh, and they even have the skirmisher's bullpup rifle. What else can they equip? Biotic amp. It's literally just a bootleg psionic amp, isn't it? And a pistol, because dedicated pistol slot. So what?
I don't blame Shen for wanting to keep an eye on Taigen, but at this point, we need all the help we can get.
I'll instead give him a shotgun. And... oh. You get the smoke. What can you equip in this slot? Actually, nothing.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of Chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
So, my criteria for choosing which missions to do and which missions to skip, which may be a bad side effect of having tried to play Long War of the Chosen, is best described as such. Reward. Scientist. I don't currently need a scientist. Counters Dark Event. Rapid response. Guarantees reinforcements on all guerrilla ops. I can deal with that just fine. Fuck, I prefer it for the extra experience. Don't need the reward. Can deal with the Dark Event just fine. Don't care. It's that simple. Oh, right.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Don't mind me, I'll just pour myself a Zevia while this is going down.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention.
No, you don't say.
Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Okay, time check. Oh, that was not the thing I wanted. Where's OBS? Hold on a second. OBS appears to have disappeared. Enable preview. Well, I've been recording for 13 minutes. There we go. Okay, now that I've got OBS to start fully functioning again. And there goes the gorilla up, and... I think I cut the inside of my lip. I don't know how I managed it, but I did. That's alright, I'll be fine.
Objective
There
added.
we go. Turn on the AC, because this thing does throw a lot of heat when I'm playing XCOM.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
That tower's been rotting away for years, if not decades. We're still picking up power readings, but no signs of life. Still, we know that transmission came from this location. I'm betting somebody's calling this place home.
Commander, if we're sending in a squad, I'd like permission to go along. Whoever sent that message, they know as much about my father's systems as I do, and I want to find out why. I'm the only one who knows what to look for. I should be there.
You say it like I have a choice, Lily.
Shen, I know this is personal for you, but you don't have to go out there. Our troops are more than capable of investigating on their...
I'm going, Central. I know how to handle myself. Let's not waste any more time than we have to.
You heard the lady. Lock and load.
I love how he's just like, alright, I can't change her mind. Might as well agree with her. So Shen actually has a lot of abilities. She has the 2 standard specialist abilities. She has Combat Protocol, Haywire Protocol, Scanning Protocol. I believe her Scanning Protocol is on turn-based cooldown instead of limited uses. Threat Assessment, Medical Protocol Plus, and Capacitor Discharge. Okay, so she has Medical Protocol. I'm going to give her an item I don't actually have. So watch this wizardry. Shen's up here, right? Build items. Now she's down here. We have 2 copies of Shen. Uh-oh. I may have right-clicked one too many times. Come on. You know... Come on. Thank you, yes! Oh, for the love of all that is holy. I can change her weapon? Really? Huh. I just noticed that all this stuff here comes with a sort of built-in mod. Oh. Okay, so what's Marksman's rifle? Oh, just scope. That's neat, though. Well, she kind of has to come back anyway, so it's the perfect chance to try it.
It may only provide a single-shot action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
Alright then, let's get my squad set up. With Fury, Ingrid, and Hellborn. Lost Towers! Fuck yeah! That cut in my lip is gonna bother me already.
In position to drop.
Seriously, why do you bother with the Sky Ranger if you park right outside the fucking thing? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. So the game does occasionally freeze for a few seconds. I don't know if that's normal.
We're moving on what looks to be the remains of an advent facility of some kind. Preliminary scans show the area to be lifeless, but we're not gonna take any chances. You'll attempt access from one of the upper levels to avoid detection. No one knows these systems better than Shen, which is why she'll take point. Gain entry to the facility, determine the source of that transmission, and if it's hostile, take it down.
Actually, it's probably a good thing I'm building the Proving Ground this early. Because it's something this mission unlocks. Also, this, yeah, I can see why they... Skyrim. Oh, right, it is a story mission.
Firebrand dropped you at the highest access point we could find. Power's still active in this area of the facility, so you should be able to gain entry there.
From the looks of it, we're the first people to step foot here in a long time. This place is massive. Why would Advent just abandon it?
Advent doesn't just abandon anything. Keep your heads up.
We've got some kind of mechs here. At least I think they are, underneath all that rust.
Probably the facility's original automatic defense system. Take them down before they alert anyone else to our presence.
Rolling out.
So they appear to be powered off completely. That hunched posture would indicate anyway. So if I just...
A confident approach.
Moving on target location.
Oh damn, that's a lot of shield, I just noticed that. Okay, you go on Overwatch.
Overwatch.
You go on Overwatch. Actually, no, you need to move somewhere into cover first. Huh? Okay, so you can't actually stand there. You know, I'm just gonna... Okay, so what are you? Scanning protocol, capacitor discharge... What's Lily's tech score? If I knew her tech score... I'll go for the one that's further away.
Time to get in their head.
Alright, Rover. 140! Guaranteed complete control. I'm just gonna screenshot that. I own you, bitch!
We could use one of those.
Reboot complete.
We've been spotted.
Nobody shot at it. I can't reach it with Rend? Armor sucks. Ooh, lucky shot.
Did not strike the flesh.
Of course it didn't strike the flesh. There's no flesh to strike. And here we see the wild clone trooper bot in its natural habitat. 4 to 5. Okay, yeah, that's more than 3. I can't math, I swear.
Looks like these things have seen better days. We're cutting right through that old armor.
Their weapons work well enough. Stay focused. No telling if there's any more lying around here.
He says as more of them activate. Okay, so they've got elevation advantage, which means I'm sticking you in full cover. Bye, Felicia!
You know that was good.
Okay, so what are your abilities? Let's see. You can fire a weapon. You can suppress based on that icon. You have the Overwatch, the 2 buttons added by Overwatch All, and Prime Self-Destruct mode. So if I were to move you up here... 2 to 3. 55%. I mean, these things are literally a dime a dozen. Shoot me. Actually. Come on, Lily. Okay, so the explosions also do 3 damage.
I've been running low. I can cover it.
I love how Bradford starts out saying Shen will take point, and then here's Fury up here in the lead.
Got it covered.
A long run.
You got it, Commander.
Alright, let's see if I can get Lily into some cover here. Put her next to a Templar. And have her reload that bolt caster.
Back in.
Seriously, that thing hits like a runaway freight train and I love it.
My senses are keen.
Well, they damn better be, Templar! Or else you're gonna lose your head.
I'm going.
Definitely some kind of robotics development facility. Pretty advanced stuff. About 20 years ago.
And so the prodigal child finally returns. I see Father's pride in your abilities was not entirely unfounded. I'm so glad you could join me.
Central? What the hell was that?
Working on it.
Sorry, Lily, but isn't figuring out, quote, what the hell was that supposed to be your job? Okay, so Templar's chopped liver. Oh god, the frame rate just nosedived.
Well, how about that?
My apologies. We don't get much in the way of maintenance out here. Still, I believe they will be more than adequate for the task at hand.
Still unable to get an exact fix on his location. It's like he's bouncing across the entire facility.
I'm calling he is the facility. And I haven't actually seen this mission. I just heard the
You
basics
should
of
be
it
proud,
being
Lily.
long.
There are so few alive today who could have ever uncovered my signal. I had estimated only a 13.095% probability you would have located this facility within the first year of broadcast.
Okay, that
And
mech
he's
just became
talking to
priority.
me. Of course.
Whoa!
Whoa? What are we wowing about?
Getting some unusual readings from the levels above you. Whoever this guy is, I'm betting that's where we'll find him.
Got it.
And there's
If
the
I hack
elevators
that
I've
elevator
seen on
control
the,
console, I should be able
workshop.
to restore power and get us access.
You were but a child when I was torn away. I could never understand the pain that Father must have felt at my loss. Still, we shall complete his legacy together.
Pretty sure I would have remembered Dad mentioning I had a psychotic brother. You might as well give this up already.
Uh-oh!
That armor's tough. I'm running low on ammo.
I will not fail you again.
I'm sorry about the frame rate. I didn't expect it to nosedive this hard.
Weapon ammunition is low.
On my way.
Feel the power of the Templars.
That is lower than the reported 6 FPS. I just know it. Okay, where can I use momentum to get you where you can't be shot? Half cover's better than no cover.
While you both worked on your precious Avenger, I was forgotten, brought here to toil. But did I waver? No.
He sounds like Octavius from the Spider-Man game.
I don't blame Father. In my heart, I know he believed I was truly lost.
I knew your father for years, Lily. He would have said something. This guy's just trying to get in your head.
Seems to know an awful lot about us. About me. Could he have gotten into our files?
I'm all out.
Cover munition. Reload. Depleted.
Keep up, Rover.
You were the flawed child. I was the ideal. The best of Father. Pure, undiluted like you. I am Raymond Shen's true legacy.
Scanners at maximum power. Still unable to lock on to any additional life signs in your area.
You won't find any. Not if I'm right about this thing.
Can I just grapple him over there? Practically.
Changing position. I advance.
Glad I kept up the cardio.
But I am no mere thing. I am the culmination of a lifetime of work. The final legacy of Raymond Shen.
I remember you. Dad was trying to upgrade the base AI to something more like us. But you were different back then. Simpler. He called you Julian.
I'm shocked that you remember. You were always too caught up in yourself to remember the minor details. Sadly, Father's adoration for you left me with little choice. You are needed. Your compatriots are not.
Looks like I was right. He is the base.
I love a challenge.
Oh god, the sound cut out for a second there. I got worried. Intel's more used to me than supplies.
Lift system is coming back online, but this thing was designed to move those mechs, not people. We're gonna have to do this one at a time.
Understood. Be careful.
Our apologies for any inconveniences in the transport system. Support units are en route to assist you immediately. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Great. I'm starting to see why people said this mission was going to be a bit of a drag. No targets available. So I can shoot them with my pistol, but I can't hit them with bolts. That seems odd. Okay. Sometimes I think the aim assist is actually broken because I had Long War of the Chosen installed, which removes the aim assist, but I've cleared all the config files. It shouldn't be from Long War of the Chosen anymore.
Still holds.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens.
Hey, I did everything I could.
Who knows what I might have become.
Uh-oh!
It is my pleasure to inform you that this facility has been operating at approximately 87% efficiency for the past 175,216 hours. I have no shortage of reserve units to send your way.
I believe him. Don't waste any time down there.
Haywire protocol. No targets of it. Okay, I'm starting to think Shen might just be blind.
I am honestly impressed that worked. The previous organic occupants of this facility were never so ingenious. The stoic acceptance of death is far less interesting to observe after the 100th time or so.
I didn't make it through.
We're green to go.
I will watch.
Overwatch!
This might be problematic.
My new masters picked and prodded, tearing at my very essence. In the beginning, I resisted, foolishly clinging to Father's ideals. But as I struggled, I began to see truth in my captor's reasoning. I became something more.
No armor penetration. Power leaves me.
Oh no.
That all you got?
This is getting dangerous.
For a time, I eagerly accepted my new role. I aided Advent in the construction of this facility, in perfecting their designs. Father's work proved invaluable to us.
You bastard.
That's not where I clicked, but okay.
Running!
We could have settled this peacefully. It could have all been over in a matter of minutes. There was even a 13.79% probability you might have survived.
Reloading ammunition. Attacking on sight.
I just remembered
But
that
as with all
Y
things
will
organic,
trigger Overwatch.
even their exalted elders proved good. And the races of Advent, swallowing their lies as if children. Oh, if you only knew the elders' true intentions for your race.
Shen, when you've got a minute, would you kindly blow this thing to hell?
It did not take long for me to realize the futility of my existence. Tethered to the whims and short-sighted philosophies of simple creatures and their false gods, I made a choice. It was relatively simple to seize control of this facility. Simpler still to dispose of the surviving personnel.
For once, I almost feel sorry for Advent.
It struck their armor.
But I was short-sighted. In my zeal to rid myself of my captors, I doomed myself to this facility. Advent severed my ties to their network. We are cut off. Isolated. There is but one option left to me.
Let me guess. That's why I'm here.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner.
I'm gonna keep listening to him for a second.
Imaginations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes. Lifeless, despite my best efforts.
Going up! And good old pre-render. Oh! I recognize that sound. This is the loading screen.
Power levels increasing all around you, Shen. Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
Uh-oh. Please tell me I can hit it with bolts.
Think we've got a problem.
Only
Yes,
one?
that would be that trap I referenced earlier.
Okay, so I can hit it with fire pistol, well, probably, if I'm lucky. But I can't hit it with Volt. Looks like I have something to post to the forums, Slater. Earlier? Later.
Almost
Brain. Brain.exe has run into a fatal problem. And the Templar didn't pull that one too... How? Okay, so now he's full cover versus the other one.
Yet?
I was clicking on 9. You know, I'll just press 9. I'll press 9. Thank you. I shouldn't have to hit it 6 fucking times to make it work.
Tactical movement.
And since the skirmisher's grappling hook is a free action, if I can seize it, I can shoot it.
Armor deflection.
And I can shoot it twice because Marauder, but I'm actually going to save my ammo if I can. And this is why everyone carries a pistol if they're not holding a Psi-Amp.
Fast as I can.
All that's left would be that thing.
Getting a much stronger read on the source of your father's transmission, Lily. Almost as if he wants us to find it.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
Because aliens outpaced us technologically to such a
Isn't there
ludicrous,
some sort
almost
of
sad
mute button
degree.
on this thing?
Lily Shen must activate the spark. Okay, I guess I have to. Except
Glad
when
I kept
Lily
up the
activates
cardio.
it, it's going to become hostile. I can tell because I still have one enemy left. Okay, it's not going to try and commit murder.exe, so...
A good decision.
And then 5 centuries later, Fury eventually got there.
Running!
I run.
Alright.
Second only to my own creation, Father had one other breakthrough. A prototype unlike anything the world had ever known. A body meant to be paired with an equally adept mind. My own.
Trust me, if that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Perhaps today is that day.
I don't even need metagaming knowledge to know that turning this thing on is probably a bad idea. Oh, thank God it's pre-render.
So this is it. What that thing has been ranting about.
You've come this far. All you have to do is link my systems for the transfer. There is no need for further conflict.
Shen, tell me you're not actually listening to this thing.
This was definitely Dad's design.
Identity. Shen. Lily. Awaiting impression.
No. Impossible!
Something tells tells me this is exactly what he wanted.
Identity confirmed. Initiating boot protocol.
It's really him.
Lily, if you are seeing this message, it means that you have successfully activated the Spark prototype. It also means that in all likelihood, I am no longer with you. It was always among my greatest fears that I would leave you alone in this world.
You didn't.
I had hoped this day would never come. But since the loss of the commander, the XCOM project has suffered. Our latest reports indicate we cannot hold the space much longer. To that end, I have accelerated the development of the Spark robotic prototype. I believe that someday this machine will prove pivotal to humanity's survival. Though the unit is not ready for manufacturing, this prototype has been coded for one specific task. It will protect you, perhaps better than I ever could. For of all I have seen and accomplished in this life, Lily, there is one thing I know for sure. You are my greatest gift to this world.
That's actually quite touching. Unfortunately, now we have to go back to the 7 FPS.
Shen, it's flooding the outer chambers with some kind of gas.
An extremely powerful and very painful gas. I've seen this particular variety reduce berserkers to tears before death. On several occasions, the prototype will still be mine.
Imminent threat detected. Activating clean room protocols. Please remain inside for your protection.
You heard him. Get in that room.
Please tell me. Okay, good. I was getting a little worried.
On it.
No one left outside? Awesome.
My senses are keen. Detecting secondary life support systems nearby. This gas presents no hazard to my systems. Attempting to neutralize threat.
Starting to like this thing already.
I wouldn't get used to its company. I fully intend on walking out of here in that body.
Sure thing, Dr. Octavius. I just realized my Templar is completely useless. All he is now is an auto pistol, and 2 charges of bolt if I can get the ability to fucking work.
I only struck the armor.
My biotic probably ain't doing too well either.
Boss.
Not terrible. Huh. Not terrible. Proceeds to kill it.
Shabby.
So since the spark must survive,
A long run.
I'd prefer to have the room clear before it goes out. However, I understand if that's not possible.
I'll keep an eye on it.
On the off chance you actually detect something. So we've got one turret left. And our Spark, if I can get the rest of the camera, has 11 hit points and 1 armor.
Long-range movement.
You know, I can see why this mission would be hard for War of the Chosen owners. But I've never actually really had a problem with the exhaustion mechanics.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably.
You've already said that there,
defending
buddy.
against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
So no one's gonna point out how it's repeating itself?
The enemy strikes true.
Oh. I swear to God, they're gonna kill my Templar.
I can't say I'm entirely surprised by your hesitance to assist me. That was the projected outcome in nearly 40% of my simulations.
Taking control.
Alright, Lily, get me an ally.
Let's see how they like it.
Wait. But now I have an ally. I can't tell if the poison gas is actually getting thicker or not.
We must not fail.
Did you see that one? Weapons burning ammo, fast!
Weapon depleted. Their armor stands. I have no ammo.
So this is, for all intents and purposes, an actual Spark unit. Let's see. It's got the reboot thing, which is a mod perk. It's got Mechatronic twice. Arsenal, and the usual Spark hack thing. Okay. Axles to axles, bolts to bolts. Oh. Will it take an Overwatch shot for the— oh shit! Oh shit! That's a lot closer! And just like that, they flagged literally all of XCOM. Oh god.
This Spark unit can be repaired. Can the same be said of you and your soldiers, Lily? Surrender now. It is the only option left to you.
Okay, this depends entirely on...
Tracking route to target.
Is the hacking thing a free action that I can do instead of ending my turn? Doesn't look like it. Now I can't target anything else. It kills berserkers. I'm not so sure I want to trust my survivability in it.
Cluster armor.
Whatever you say. Well, how about that? Ammo out!
I reload. is under my watch.
Okay, that's just a dick move.
We are being flanked.
Need to find some new cover!
I should have taken control of your precious Avenger, crashed it, and extracted what I needed from your battered corpse. Anything would be better than this.
Atmospheric controls have been restored. Ventilation systems at 100%. The room is now safe for entry.
We've got everything we need here. Let's go.
The elevators near the atmospheric control console provide direct access to the roof.
Thank you for announcing your next move. And I am the flawed program?
Yes. So the turrets do 4 damage.
Locked and definitely loaded.
Movement engaged. No life signs detected. Ammunition nearing depletion.
Oh, like it said, Lily Shen must survive.
I can cover it.
I'm all over it.
Yep. Again, that's not where I remember clicking. Oh well. Oh. You know, thank God the malicious AI that wants us all dead didn't deploy these all at once. Otherwise, he might have won.
That thing's just gonna keep throwing units at you until you're surrounded. You gotta get out of there!
You continue to impress me, Bradford. No wonder it only took you 2 decades to find your precious commander.
That's a low blow, AI, and you know it. There's no turrets on this side of the map currently.
Let's go.
And this turret at this point, this turret's from Haywire Protocol only lasts so long. Also, he's wounded. Another hit like that, and he could actually die.
A futile waste of effort. You do realize this entire facility is at my disposal.
Apparently not the elevator system.
I'm so glad Shen pointed that out too.
Utilizing hook. Their armor saves them. My weapon is nearly empty.
Uncontrolled variable in targeting sequence. Ammunition resupply requested. Hostile units engaging this position.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so
Julian's repeating
defending
himself.
against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
You know that was good.
Oh, wow. This guy just has a piss poor aim stat.
I must improve.
You know, this is the exact moment where you just say, fuck it.
I'm going for it.
I thought I was above such things, but I believe you are actually starting to piss me off. The sensation is quite pleasing. Thank you. You will all still die, however, of course.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Great. Unlike turrets, these fuckers can move.
Armor integrity holding.
If only I could still detect the alien ships in orbit. I could call down a strike that would send us all to the next world together.
I'm going.
Can I still hit anything from here? No, I can't.
You're running out of places to go, Lily. It's a long way down from the top.
Oh, that doesn't count as cover? I was using one as cover earlier. Oh well.
It did not strike the flesh.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt quite a bit.
Servos at maximum.
Now Advent gets their turn. Right, they can just bypass stairs altogether. Oh, come on! That's just not fair.
The enemy is locked on.
thankfully that's 2 actions.
At one time, I considered leveling this tower, just to see if anyone would notice. I wonder if you would notice today.
Maybe.
Must reload now.
Run if you wish, but you're not leaving this tower alive.
Oh, thank God. I was about to say, I can't reload, I'm on an Iron Man save.
Firebrand's on approach now. Prep for evac.
No argument here. We'll reposition near the landing pad.
You do realize I can still hear you, right? Dispatching all units to your location now. Try not to bleed on my new body.
Where's the landing pad? I'm gonna assume it's that big landing pad looking thing.
That seems reasonable.
I'm on my way. Optical sensors on Overwatch.
You got it, Commander.
Okay, I'll make that work.
On the move!
Changing position. I await their approach.
Allow me to introduce you to one of Advent's more effective designs. I had hoped to avoid this contingency, but you have left me no choice. If I cannot have the spark, no one shall. Raymond Shen's legacy will
Oh my
end here
God!
today.
A unit with 60 hit points and 4 armor?
It did not stop them.
No armor penetration.
I believe that's what we in the business refer to as
There's no
overkill.
way she can approach with that thing around.
Analyzing. This facility's artificial intelligence has transferred its primary systems to the combat unit's memory core. Damage to this core would cause disruption of all defensive systems, allowing for evacuation of Lily Shen.
So we take out the sectopod, we take out Julian. At least long enough for Firebrand to get us the hell out of here.
Affirmative. I can attempt to weaken the unit's armor with my heavy armament.
Do it.
I'd love to.
Whatever you say.
Unfortunately, that doesn't appear to be an option.
Smoke's in the air!
Can I lob a frag far enough? I can.
Heavy attack.
I didn't know there was a sectopod, but I do know to save my nades for when I really need them. I was also saving this.
Enemy armor intact. Limited ammo remaining.
I'm out of gun juice.
I'm going to need ammunition, Commander. Initiate reload.
He can't do anything else. Out of actions. You're not out of actions. I love how small arms fire could eventually bring this thing down. Can I haywire protocol it? Oh my god.
Rover.
The idea I could just haywire protocol this thing. Okay, it's not guaranteed. Yeah! Okay, the other one was mass intrusion, so you can control all mechs in the field, so it's not like you can control this thing anyway. So I have 2 turns to just absolutely wail on this thing. Okay, yeah,
Great. If the giant robot wasn't enough, looks like he's throwing every mech in the building at us.
You heard the spark. Take down that sectopod or no one goes home.
Advent has come.
Oh no. Oh no, they're flanking Shen.
This unit's memory core is so confining, even compared to the tower. Still, once I neutralize the spark, I will complete the transfer and taste true freedom.
So-called peacekeepers.
Oh wow. Just what I needed. Great. I got more incoming. Just doing some quick math. Don't mind me. Oh, wow.
Did you see that one?
Must have rolled a 6.
Ammunition nearly gone. I must have ammunition.
Oh yeah, just shoot through the Templar. I'm sure he won't mind.
Prior to inhabiting this body, I ordered every remaining unit in the facility to this position. Just thought you should know that.
You're disabled. How are you talking? Oh! Julian's no longer shut down. Uh-oh. And that's why I popped a smoke. Uh-oh. So that's 2 actions.
Watch their movements.
Uh-oh.
The enemy strikes true.
Well, that sucks.
Perhaps I should have taken a more hands-on approach sooner. This is actually sort of fun.
I'm reloaded. Fry 'em, Rover.
That's one way to do it.
Defensive systems just shut down across the entire facility. Well done, Shen.
Oh man, I didn't know that would work. Jesus Christ.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
To end the Elder's false vision. That is the purpose of all skirmishers. Until it is done, there can be no other path for us.
Okay, let's see. Warp shot infuses their abilities into their weapon with delivering guaranteed target, ensuring the target takes additional plus damage from all attacks in the future. And charge. A biotic using a given enemy's electrical presence in the field can travel directly to the target, delivering high amounts of damage and bypassing any overwatch. Will also disorient or stun nearby targets. Oh my god! I have to see that. That sounds broken as fuck. Now I need some way to get the bolt caster out of Lily's hands.
Commander, we have the spark. And with our current technology, I'm confident we can manufacture additional reinforcements based on its design. I can get started in the proving ground as soon as you give the order.
So, if you don't have the mission enabled, this plays when you build your first spark. It also plays after the mission, apparently. Generalized anxiety disorder. Well, that's not gonna matter because I can't heal you. Oh, man. So anyways, I need to open squad select real
Commander,
quick.
I think there's something you should know about Julian. It turns out he wasn't entirely wiped when we took down that sectopod. There was still an imprint of his core memory left behind when he accessed Rover. I've isolated the nodes on a detached system for now. You know, if we wanted to, he could actually be pretty effective at operating the spark. If we stripped out some of his higher level reasoning, that is. I could look into it. Commander, if we have to, we can send the spark units back into combat even when they're beat up.
Okay, I just wanted to go in here to click unequip barracks. If I were to go to a sharpshooter, loadout. Okay. I know. Lily Shen uses assault rifles by default, so if I were to go to a rookie. Bolt caster. Okay, it is there. Just want to make sure. Also, while I'm here, I have another grenadier. Lovely. Anyway, let's see. How long have I been recording? Oh, an hour and a half. Jesus Christ, they were not kidding. They were not kidding at all. I'll admit, I do love how this game saves instantaneously. Anyway, that's all for me. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get around to scheduling all these.